Alright guys, so real quickly, today's gonna be a makeup day, for most of you. So what you need to be doing is, locate the button. You might not have the same layout. Your layout might be a little bit different due to maybe the iPad has a different resolution or whatever, or maybe your laptop has a different resolution. But go ahead and locate the "Are you missing work" button, right? Which should be the one with the red text. Alright, when you click on it, what you could do is you could go ahead and click assignment by assignment, right? And just make sure you have a grade for them. So, for example, on solving one and two step equations, right? Uh, as an example, this has 8 out of 10. So I have a score for it. If I go back, right? Let's see, maybe test one corrections, right? It tells me that how many points I've had, right? Now I haven't completed this one in my student view. But again, if you look at solving proportions, for example, in this case, you see I haven't done it. So just make sure that you have a grade for everything. Make sure you submitted everything. Let me check out distributing. See, I don't have a score for it either. Alright, so the only one that I've submitted as a student view is solving one and two step equations. You can tell I do have submission details. I have the score. So make sure you do have a score for every assignment. And now when it comes to IXL, right, there's going to be three assignments: IXL 1, 2, and 3. I was kind of telling you yesterday, for those of you that were doing it, like where you're missing something. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the first assignment. No, I look here. This is IXL number 1, the one about completing the table and plotting the points, right? It's going to give you a little pop-up where you could either log in here, or maybe the screen will be a login screen. But make sure you log in, and then make sure you have a smart score. Right now, I've already shown you the table, right, of what the smart score translates into an actual score. But you have to make sure you have a score for each one. If you don't, that means you haven't completed it, right? So again, if I go back to them, just make sure that you've done IXL 1, IXL 2, and IXL 3. Just make sure you have a score, right? A smart score. And if you don't have your login information, I went ahead and embedded it on the missing assignment, so you should have everybody's account should be here. All right. I know some of y'all have different, more difficult usernames, but again, I just tried my best. It was your first and last name, but some of y'all have longer names, so it made your accounts a lot longer, right? But again, just make sure you log in for these three right here. These you should already be logged in for Canvas, but make sure you log in for these. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you, for the in terms of the IXL, right? If you wanna see the table, right? Go to student resources and you'll see the table right here as to how the smart score translates to an actual score. So for the most part, you're aiming between a 66 and a 70, right? Anything more than that is just gravy, just you all being good. But again, just go ahead and translate your scores, right? So if you have anywhere in this 56 to 60 range, that translates to an 80, right? So again, before I let you all go, your missing assignment is going to be under the "Are you missing work" button, the one with the red text. Alright guys, enjoy your weekend and I'll see you on Monday.